What's up guys, I'm Chris and today you're watching a magic review on Sequence by Relish and the 1914. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a review. Also, don't forget to join the Chris Edwards Magic Secret Access group where I post links to unlisted videos that aren't visibly public on the channel. We also have some good discussion there, good community. So with that, let's get to the review. Today we're looking at Sequence by Relish and the 1914. Man, do I love this. I got this yesterday, I think, in the mail. And first off, the tutorial, it's not long. This is so simple. I watched the entire tutorial in, I think it's maybe half hour, because there's a bonus routine that has a bit of a longer tutorial, but the method, as far as it goes, it takes no time to learn, and I was absolutely blown away with how easy this is. Now, when I got it and I looked at the cards, I thought that maybe this was something similar to like Powerball 60 or EDC, something like that as far as method goes. And I don't want to say too much, but in all honesty, I think it's more simple than either of those and seems a lot more impossible. So basically, you're giving your participant these three cards, okay? And there's a presentation to go along with it that makes total sense. You can go into this giving as much history as you want on ESP symbols and Dr. Ryan and that, but Rich wanted this to be something that he could present quick and as an opener. So he doesn't even bother talking about the ESP symbols, but basically the idea behind it is that when surveying a group of people, they were asked in each line what symbol stood out to them the most. And then the average was calculated and that symbol ends up in the right. So what makes this so impossible is that on these cards alone, there are 60 different rows, right? Double-sided, 10 rows on each side. But in the first phase, you're gonna have them take a card, look at a row, and think of the symbol in the right column. They'll tell you what the symbols are in that row, and then you will be able to relay what the symbol is on the right side without seeing it or having them tell you. But then the second phase gets even harder than that, because you have them then select a row on either the front or the back, and again tell you the symbols, but this time not in order. So they can tell you, so for example, if we're looking at this one, circle, square, circle, star, star, they could say square, circle, star, and you will still know exactly what the symbol in the right column is. But then to take it one step further, you're going to give them all three of these. They can pick a row from any card, any side. You can be turned around so that you don't even see what card they take. And again, they read out the symbols to you. Doesn't have to be in order, and you will still get that symbol on the right column correct. And when you think about how many possibilities that could be, I mean, I don't even know. I have no idea. But it's incredible. And what's amazing about this is that each phase gets substantially more difficult, but not for you. The method doesn't change. And that's what I love about this. You don't even have to think about it. When I watched the tutorial and he went over the method, I couldn't believe it. This is so simple, but it seems impossible. So I love this. This is definitely going into my everyday carry. I'm actually going to review the Maverick next, or maybe I'll upload it before this, I don't know. But this went in there immediately. I just wanted to test myself, right, by covering up the right hand side so I didn't see those symbols, and then just going through different ones. And immediately after understanding the method, I could do this flawlessly. That's how simple it is. So that's what it is and kind of the tutorial. I mean, the tutorial goes over another bonus routine as well that has to do with this as kind of an opener, but leading into Rich's ESP routine, which is really good, by the way. So there's not a lot more to say on the tutorial, really. You get everything that you need and a little bit more, which is usually the case with the 1914. So what's the quality? What do you get? You get these 3 cards and the tutorial. The quality is great. They're plastic, right? So you don't have to worry about them getting wet. You don't have to worry about them ripping or tearing. They're going to last a long, long time. Difficulty level, I don't even need to go over that because it could not be easier. Angles, 100% angle proof. There's nothing to hide, nothing to be seen. It's all up here. And it doesn't take much up here to get it because, I mean, I was doing this immediately. This is ready to use out of the box. This can all be examined because they're going to be handling these. And every combination is different. They can look and they can see that there is nothing similar one row to another. Like, they're all completely different. There's nothing that sticks out that would ever lead anywhere close to the method. Pocket space, like none. 3 cards, and since they're plastic, they're thinner than playing cards. So all 3 of them together is the width of maybe a credit card, maybe. Very little pocket space. Throw it in your wallet or whatever. You could throw it in your phone case behind your phone if you want to. Is it a worker, and who would use this? So this is mentalism, and as far as working, 100%. You know, this wouldn't necessarily be something you would perform on stage. You could. I think it is strong, especially when you get to that 3rd phase. It seems beyond any kind of memory work that they might be suspecting in the 1st phase. But so I think it is an extremely powerful piece. But this was designed to be an opener in strolling walk around mentalism, and that's what Rich does. And I think he knocked it out of the park with this. He set out to achieve 3 things, and he lists them in the tutorial, and he nailed it on every aspect. So 100% a worker, in my opinion. What's the price, and is it worth your money? So when I go on the 1914's website, because I've ordered from there before, it comes up in Canadian for me. And I was going to change it to US dollars, but then I didn't see an option to change it back to Canadian, so I didn't. So it's $43 in Canadian, which means I believe it's roughly in between 30 and 35 US dollars, somewhere around there with the conversion. But is it worth the money? I'd say 100% this is worth the money. I've seen a lot of people talk about this before I had it and put it into their wallets, put it into their EDC, put it into their Mavericks. And now that I have it, I totally get it. So definitely worth the price, for sure. It's not going to wreck. They're plastic, and for as easy and impossible as this seems, you can't go wrong. Pros and cons, positives, negatives. Pros, it's quick, to the point, easy to understand, easy to do, durable, perfect opener, strong, it's powerful. Negatives, 0, nothing. There's no negatives to this. I can't think of a single thing that I don't like about this. So with that, I would highly recommend this. I'm super stoked about it, and I think you should pick it up if you haven't and you're into mentalism. So I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you, D and the 1914, for allowing me to have this to review. And with that, we'll see you at the next review.